What's up YouTube, it's your girl Kiannamoracia and I'm back with another video. So today we have a chocolate brown blonde highlight wig from the company Unice hair on Amazon. And I forgot to include my unboxing footage. I think it got deleted. So I'm just showing you guys everything that I got with the wig. It came in this nice Christmas box. I got an edge band, wig cap of course, and I got a makeup brush and some lashes. So right here I just sprayed some even spray onto the lace to kind of get the flyaways out the way for when I'm about to bleach it. And then I'm just going to go in with my bleach starting at the back of the frontal, working my way up to the front. This unit is a 13x4 body wave wig and it is 150% density and the length 20 inches. So I'm working my way up with the bleach. I'm making sure that it covers every single part of the knots. And then after that, I'm just going to place my foil paper on it and wait for about 35 minutes before I decide to rinse it off. Alright, so boom, this is the wig when it has been fully, rinsed out, plucked, everything. I did pluck off camera. I'm just showing you guys the knots, and I'm going to go in with my Ruby Kisses cream foundation lightly, pushing that into the lace. I don't want too much. And then I'm going to use that brush that they sent me, and I'm going to put it in my makeup powder and set it. And as you can see, it is a perfect match to scalp. So now we are about to start working on the actual install. I'm going to take some rubbing alcohol, really scrub my scalp and get off all that extra makeup and, gunk that's on my face, because I'm actually using glue in this video. So after that's dry, I'm just pulling the wig down to kind of see where it lays at. The hairline is smaller head friendly. I would recommend it for smaller heads, as it does stop ear to ear for me, and I have a pretty small head. So I don't really have to cut much at the sides. As you can see from right here, I am literally barely cutting anything. And then after I snip that piece off, it goes perfectly around my ear. And I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. I knew this install was going to be fire when the wig was looking this great and it wasn't even on my head yet. So what I'm doing right here is I'm just cutting off that excess lace. I'm not going to need that much to work with. And I'm going to put some mousse on the front of the hairline and just brush it back to make sure that all the flyaways are out the way once I start sectioning the lace and cutting it. After that, I cut my lace into 3 sections just because it makes it way easier to work with. Sometimes when you take all of the lace from ear to ear and try to lay it down, it doesn't go how you want it to. So I like to use 3 sections, or you can use more if you want, just so you can have better control over it. And then after that, I am going to put my hair up and begin getting ready to glue the wig. So the first section that I always start with is the middle. I'm using my red even glue. At first it wasn't coming out because there was a little lump in it, but I took it out. And now I'm spreading that out with the end of my edge brush. I don't use the rat tail most times because when I use this much glue, the rat tail does not end up spreading it out evenly like I want it to. So after that's dry, I fan it a little bit. When it's almost clear, I like to brush the hair back to make sure it's not sticking to the lace. And then I like to just pull the lace over to where I need it to be. And after that, I have a seamless hairline. As you can see, there's a strand right here that was sticking down. I decided to just take my brush, brush it back, make sure that none of the hair is sticking out of place. And then I like to just go in again with my comb and really push that lace onto my skin to melt it. And I'm taking a little dance break right here. I was really feeling myself with this hair. Unice hair has never, ever, ever disappointed me. That's probably why I love working with them so much. But I'm going to go in with my next section. I put a lot on the sides just because the sides are always the first to lift for me. And I like to make sure my sides are very secure. I know the install is looking a little sloppy right now. You guys are probably like, what the hell is she doing? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You gonna see. You just gotta trust the process. I know it looks sloppy the way that I do it, but trust me, you don't have to do all those extra steps. You don't have to do all those extra steps to get a melted install that's still clean. It's gonna look clean in the end, I promise. Y'all see how brushing it just makes it look so seamless into the hair? It just gives it that oomph. I don't know how to explain it. It just gives it that extraness. It does. It makes it look a lot more clean. And after that, I'm going to put my hair up just to do the last section. I'm going to take my glue again, pull it back to where I feel like it needs to be because I like my glue to spread a lot. I don't like it to be more at the front. I prefer for it to be more at the back, touching the lace. So that way it doesn't look tacky once I put the lace over it. So after I pull it, make sure that it's in place. I'm going to secure that once again by brushing it and then going on my comb. And then after that, I'm going to unwrap my edge band that they gave to me in the box. And I'm going to use that same edge band and just tie my wig down tight to secure it. Let that sit for about 10 minutes while I'm melting it. So 10 minutes and then we'll be back. So this is what the wig looked like after I took that edge band off. My camera cut off, so I didn't get to record me taking it off. But right here, as you can see, the lace does look very, very good. Only thing I have to do now is cut it. But I'm just taking some mousse and really brushing the hair back right before I cut it, so that way I can see the lace perfectly and I can cut exactly where I want to. So I'm cutting off that excess once again. We don't need that. And then I'm gonna actually cut this big part into 2 sections and just start working with those smaller sections the more that I go along. I'm not too sure if y'all can see this part, but I'm basically just going in my little, zigzag motion. I came close to the camera. Do y'all see how melted that lace is? The more that I come close to the camera, you can see that it really is on my head. Now, I know what y'all saying, Kiana, that looks white and ashy like a skinny polar bear. That's fine. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Because guess what? We're going to fix that. It's okay if it looks a little bit ashy right now. I wasn't really liking how the scissors were giving me on my sides. I didn't like the effect it was giving me. The scissors just weren't working on the sides for this install. So I decided to go in with my eyebrow razor. That usually does help sometimes. Sometimes I use scissors, sometimes I don't. This is what the wig looked like when I was fully done cutting it. And I'm just going to take some even spray and secure wherever was not secured or wherever was kind of lifted up. My last video, I said that I was trying this even black can for the first time. Just know I'm never going back to no other brand. And I'm spreading the excess onto my lace. After that, I tied it down with just a regular elastic band. I like to use these ones whenever I'm using my melting sprays or doing my touch-ups. And I like to use the ones that the brands give me on the glue. So right here, I'm just using my wax stick and slicking the hair down just to get it ready for actually, being styled. So this is what the wig looked like when I took that band off. As you can see, most of that whiteness is gone. Most of that whiteness is gone. I'm going to go in again with my wax stick. And now I'm going to go in with the hot comb. I'm going to go in with my hot comb. And I'm just going to make sure the hairline is as sleek as possible. I'm trying not to burn myself because the front of my hair is still a little bit wet. I did do some spritz on my hair, the Fantasia spritz, the melting spritz that everybody uses. I use that whenever I want to get the whiteness off. I did use that off camera just to be mindful, so it wasn't just the black spray that got rid of it. And right here I'm parting out my edges on each side, trying to make sure they match up, because like I said in my last video, I need my edges to be twins, not sisters. There's a difference. This is like the 3rd video where I'm talking about my IG getting hacked, but I made a post yesterday and 200 out of my 400 followers liked it. So I felt, very special about that. That made me very happy to know that my engagement is that good. And right here, I'm just cutting my edges with my eyebrow razor. I wanted that soft effect. I didn't want my edges to look as hard in this video. And after that, I'm taking a whole bunch of mousse because I noticed doing my edges works better when the hair is fully saturated in mousse. And then I'm just going to take my brush and swoop to the gods till I feel like my edges really do look like twins and not sisters. I don't want them to look like sisters. I want them to look even on both sides. So yeah, this is me just going back in. After that, I'm taking the even spray and I'm really just setting those edges so that way they can actually last and they won't lift or get out of shape after I'm done. Like this is really the point in the video where you could start to see the vision coming together. Like you could just see it. And I put my melt band on back again just to really melt those edges. When I take it off, look at how soft and clean that looks. So now it's time to just style the actual hair and then we're gonna be all finished. What I decided to do was I decided to actually layer the hair and do some curls. I'm just spraying my heat protectant on there. Y'all know this is the only heat protectant I use. I forgot the name, but I will put it in the description box below. Only heat protectant I use, only one that gives me the best curls. After I section out the hair, I'm just going to be taking my curling wand and I'm gonna curl them kind of away from my face. I curled them at first and then afterwards is when I realized oh my gosh, I should try layers because I have never ever tried layers on a BODYWAVE wig. And I've always wanted to try layers on a BODYWAVE wig. So I'm like, you know what? This is a great quality Amazon wig. Let me go ahead and try it. As you guys can see from me dropping this curl right here, the hair curled perfectly. I'm talking, I had no issues curling this hair. I was really surprised. This was the fastest that I've ever curled a wig actually. It takes heat well, it did not burn, there was nothing wrong with it, and it held a curl beautifully. Those curls are actually still in my head right now. So yeah, after one side was fully finished, this is how it looked, and I decided to just go in with the scissors, try to layer it. I am not a pro, as I said before, this is my first time doing it, but it turned out so freaking cute. And then when I curled it, that's how it looked. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna clean up my part and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. all that body when I brush it into place. Like, it's so pretty, so pretty. So I'm just sectioning out the hair and doing the exact same thing that I did on the other side. I was feeling myself so much here that I actually ended up curling it backwards, and I curled it completely wrong. You could tell from right here with the fact that the hair wasn't sliding that my movements were off. And then look when I did it. Look what happened when I did it. I took it out and I was like, what the, like, exactly. So this was the finished product when I finally fixed it. This is, you know, just a video of me feeling myself, and then I'm gonna start getting into it right now. Alright, so we're really about to get into this hair. First off, y'all see how I finally did layers? Because I don't usually do layers. I'm not very good at layers. I ended up cutting this tie too short, but it's whatever, y'all. For 20 inches. Come on now. Come on now. Okay. I don't know if it's just me, but this hair. Ooh, this hair. This hair. Stiff wear. Like, what? I feel like y'all really be sleeping on wigs. Y'all really be sleeping on Amazon wigs. Say it again, y'all really be sleeping on Amazon wigs. Because this is the Amazon wig from Unice here. Y'all stay sleeping on Amazon wigs. What's up with that? This wig is so freaking gorgeous. This wig is so freaking gorgeous. Like, just look at how bouncy it is, how well it curled. This hair curled like effortlessly. I didn't even have to do anything. This is the fastest I ever curled hair. Lace melted. I know during part of the process y'all was probably thinking the lace was not gonna melt. Listen, my process is different and it definitely melted. This is most definitely transparent lace. I know some vendors on Amazon be lying. This is real transparent lace. You could tell, especially from the quality of it. I am absolutely amazed with this haircut. Like what? Oh my goodness. This is probably, I think this is the best Amazon wig I've ever had. Like, wow. And the way the color job was done, it's perfect. The knots bleached perfectly for one. I don't know, I absolutely love this hair. Make sure you guys check it out in my description box below. Love, like absolutely love. I highly recommend this wig. It's probably one of my favorite looks yet. And I finally mastered how to do layers. It wasn't even that hard on this hair. The color job is amazing. Like, it just complements my face so well. This color goes with every single thing. It is 20 inches. It is 108% density. And is a 13x4 transparent lace frontal from the company Unice Hair. Y'all know. Hold on. Who else do you know that has a Unice hair robe? Who do you know that has a Unice hair robe? Nobody. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.